Hold up, give me a second. All right.
Into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Wisconsin's offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed.
But he's literally taking his time.
All power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead.
You have a gun?
It's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards apart.
I don't know what is that.
Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Lofted to the sideline, and it's picked off. Taking it the other way.
Are you serious?
And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31. For better starting field position for this offense.
The fuck? They smoke her out? They smoked her bitch ass out? What the hell?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
What the? Is that tear gas or is that smoke?
Knowing that early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front.
It's not doing shit.
Looking for a man. It's Calandria.
So we'll give you a cigarette.
Gonna try to get it himself. And he scoops his way to
This is all for a cigarette?
Slides to avoid the hit. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He got it. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Wants to return it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. The RPO, it's complete. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out fast. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Now on the return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's like a loose boulder, just caroms his way to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He might want another play. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Grab near the marker, it's Milner. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Was to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Jones. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to pass. Time to take a shot. Makes the catch on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Badger. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Milner. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Fires left. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on the money. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to run it. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play.
Turning it on! The 50, the 40, he's at the 30, past the 10, touchdown Wisconsin! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now this offense is back on the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Oh, and a move to get open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. To throw, it's Calandria. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fakes to grab. At midfield, he's got room. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. 1st and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Bell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go to the toss. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Safe completion on the screen. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to keep the drive alive. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun. Trying to pull his way in. Into the end zone for a touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. To the air, it's O'Neal. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Fires on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Right down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on 1st down. Firing to the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. It's complete on the right side. And it's a touchdown. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's O'Neal. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give from the gun. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Milner. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Got his man quickly. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
And And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Pulls and fired complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. The Badgers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Griffin. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Timeout is called by the offense, 16 seconds left in the game. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Under fire. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Milner. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. One more play to pad the stats. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W.